Agenda item number 5 is the National Mall Plan. This is obviously a very significant item on today's agenda. We have from NCPC staff, Nancy Weatherall.
Park Service is presenting today the final master plan, mall plan, that it has been working on publicly for 4 years and has been anticipating for longer than that. And here's a photo that indicates the kind of wear and tear that can occur on the mall, especially in the summer months when there have been long use of temporary structures, in particular on the center panel of the mall. This is the area of the National Mall Plan, and it's sort of shown in green and highlighted with this border. And you'll note that includes land managed by the Park Service, and it also includes land that is not managed by the Park Service, notably particularly, but not exclusively, the Smithsonian Museums, but also the National Gallery of Art and the Department of Agriculture. In addition, as you know, the District of Columbia has concluded its Center City Action Agenda and is beginning to implement that. And the architect of the Capitol, is still continuing to work on its master plan, which is still in draft.
We're very excited about this plan. The Trust for the National Mall Board of Directors endorses this plan. It creates infrastructure improvements from not only the crumbling walkways, the waterways that are fouled, a long list of issues that have not been addressed in any effective manner for the last 30 years.
Our coalition welcomes the completion of the National Park Service's National Mall Plan. Every one of us who's spent time in the mall know that it sorely needs the kind of attention and improvements outlined in the plan. Refurbished landscape, restoration of Constitution Gardens, improved visitor amenities. Tourmobile offers interpretive services at a cost, but as a mode of transportation it simply is not sufficient. The circulator is a step in the right direction, but is limited seasonally and does not extend to the Lincoln Memorial. Isn't it long past due to have a truly viable, functioning, affordable means of getting around this 2-mile expanse?
The American Society of Landscape Architects strongly supports the overarching goals and objectives of the National Park Service's National Mall Plan. ASLA also supports the plan's emphasis on improving the experience of pedestrians and bicyclists. Other elements of the plan that deserve particular praise include replacement of the Sylvan Theater with a multi-purpose facility for centralized visitor services, implementation of the landscape plan as part of the Olin Partnership design for the Washington Monument, and elevation of the Constitution Gardens really to its rightful use and purpose. Project by project, it is critical that repairs and improvements must not be piecemeal, but must proceed as part of a comprehensive vision and design.
The National Mall Plan promotes a world-class landscape that will tell in an improved manner the story of America to visitors. The National Mall would become more user-friendly, with more restrooms, better facilities for food and drink, better situated ranger locations, and improved signage. Second, the National Mall Plan helps to create a high-quality local green space that serves local residents and workers and ties together the center city.
We note that a number of changes and modifications were made to the draft plan that were recommended by various agencies, organizations, and so on, including some of those from the Committee of 100. So we do want to express our appreciation to the Park Service staff and consultants.
And actually take this opportunity not just to commend the Park Service, but also to show a little love to this particular body. I think the role that you are taking on now, which is to kind of encourage everybody to reach for stretch objectives and to collaborate and to really be not just a national model but an international model for best practices. I mean, I think it's exciting for me as a member of the commission, and I'm very pleased, to see the results of that.
First of all, let me say it is a true honor for me to work for the National Park Service, and it is an honor for me to represent the Secretary of the Interior, and it is especially an honor to move the approval of the EDR for the National Mall Plan.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that the EDR as presented, the Executive Director's recommendation as presented, be adopted. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Unanimous adoption.